Lucci. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what. This team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, these guys arguably have the most enjoyable second baseman to watch in the entire game. Brandon Phillips makes acrobatic plays, things that you don't think are humanly possible. Nothing gets by him. He's got range that's out of this world, quick first step, real soft hands, just a joy to watch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking two all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Suarez is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
The left fielder, number 52.
Yoenis Cespedes gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Colon into his motion. Here he comes, 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Jay Bruce will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Bailey into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Duvall has it in his tracks. 2 down.
And he's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Mesoraco scoops it up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. Adam Duvall will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him.
Yeah, and you know what? He might not have a blazing fastball, but one that he had a few years ago. But when he puts it in a good spot, he still has plenty on it to get the job done. And that was a perfect pitch right there.
Here's Brandon Phillips, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
More often than not, when you're going to throw that changeup 0-2, you don't even want it to be in the strike zone. You're hoping to see a guy go snorkeling for something. But you're going to see right here that this one's right on the corner, and he couldn't do anything with it if he wanted to.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Lucas Duda leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Bailey sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
You know, it's just the third inning, but you can already tell. So far, he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended, and it's worked out for him so far.
Turned on down the line. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Bartolo Colon will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Hamilton. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Home half. Scott Schebler will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Wright has it. And taken in out there for the first out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Homer Bailey.
Digging in, Homer Bailey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Duda makes the play here. 2 gone now.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Eugenio Suarez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Granderson over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Asdrubal Cabrera is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hamilton is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Yoenis Cespedes is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Grounded to the right. Phillips showing off his range. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. It's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Jay Bruce will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say it may be about time to start taking, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Billy Hamilton will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner too. 9 up, 9 down.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Ground ball left side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Joey Votto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Colon gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Hit to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. David Wright will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Bailey's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the second baseman, Neil Walker. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, 2 down now. Lucas Duda stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Line drive to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Adam Duvall will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, Don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Nobody out, runner on first. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded to Cabrera for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott Schebler.
Scott Schebler stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Cabrera's there. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Steve, Eric, and I are back with more after this. Travis d'Arnaud makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Bailey gets the sign. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 40.
Now in the box, Bartolo Colon. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A two-run home run for Curtis Granderson. His first homer here in the series as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. And he's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Duvall has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hamilton going back at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. Tucker Barnhart is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Tucker Barnhart.
And that misses inside 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Third baseman, number 7.
Eugenio Suarez is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series. As the Reds are off the schneid, it's now a 2-1 game. Billy Hamilton is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, let's give you another look at this 6-pitch sequence. Now, you're going to see as the dots come up that he isn't messing around right here. He's pounding the strike zone. All 6 of these pitches are going to be in the zone. So he's just saying, this is what I got. What do you got for me?
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. And the inning is over. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Mets 2 and the Reds 1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Ross Ohlendorf is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Neil Walker will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Shebler has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
If you're going to take off, you've got to be sure this ball is going to get down. And I don't know. To me, that seemed like it was going to be a fairly routine catch. So in my mind, that becomes a very avoidable double play.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit sharply on the ground. Suarez on the grass. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. The Mets go down quickly. Joey Votto will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
Squared that one up just a little late. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no, they can't get there. Colon sets his sights. 0-2 on its way. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Adam Duvall is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece. Devin Mesoraco steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Just the 2 earned runs through 6 1/3 against Cologne. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Standing in now, Scott Schebler, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Travis d'Arnaud will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The pitcher, number 40, Bartolo Colon.
Jose Reyes is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. As Dribble Cabrera gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Cozart has it. And a gorgeous flip to second. And with that, the side is retired. Jose Peraza is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Jerry Blevins is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Granderson is under it. Makes the play, one away.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Bruce. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Well, that's 2 straight flyouts here, and this is one thing you've got to do if you're a visiting pitcher. You have to adjust to each individual ballpark. He knows he's got more room than usual out there, so he uses that to his advantage.
High pop-up. Walker is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Number 36 will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the Reds, number 36.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
With that base hit, he presents the go-ahead run down there at first base. And boy, he is fired up. Look at that emotion.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit to first. Taken in by Votto. Cozart for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. Striding into the box, David Wright. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. Out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Zach Cozart stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High and deep to right center field. Looking up is Granderson. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. Solo shot to right center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew.